Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Oops, hold on one second, because I like seeing you and you are not on my second screen. I don't know if you know that I magnify you guys, so I can see. Don't know why it's not going on. I guess I won't magnify you today. Oh, there we go. All right. Claudia, no problem. No problem. We're just happy you're with us. All right. Let's start some yoga. I know a lot of you are, yeah, thumbs up, Claudia. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Everybody take their thumbs up. It's a good stretch. It's a good stretch to lift your thumbs. Yep. And then take them out to the side. I don't usually start like that, but you gave me the idea, Claudia. And now spread your fingers. Yeah. And then exhale and let them go. Good. Let's circle the wrists around and about. So a lot of, we're always talking about, or people, when I say, what do you want to do? A lot of people always say, can we do neck? I want to focus a little bit on the neck. We'll do an overall class, but while we're doing our class too, think about how when we move, the neck is impacted. Yay, I see you, Norland. She's on. What happens is when we move sometimes, we don't realize this, but we take the stress in our neck. So as we move today, let's become aware of, let the focus be, oh, I'm moving my shoulders up, what happens to my neck? Or I'm turning to the side, what happens to my neck? And that can be a way, just bringing that awareness in can help us to learn about when tension is entering in. And very often, just by allowing that and saying to ourselves, I'm going to soften the muscles around this tension is enough. So it's enough to help release and perhaps not cause any more tension and maybe release some that's there. So that's the hopes. Take a few breaths in and out through the nose as you settle in. And notice the sensation of inhaling. And ask yourself to soften a little bit. And then exhale, let it go. Perhaps notice where there is tension in the body at this moment as you inhale.
I hate to interrupt, but I sent you a message. They can't see your feet, so I don't know.
Oh, how'd that happen? All right, I must have.
The back of the computer, they're seeing the back of the computer.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. I moved things around last night.
Sorry.
And I appreciate you telling me that. Can you now? Can you see my feet now? Thumbs up.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, great. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Thank you. Always the camera, you just move it a millimeter or you barely knock it and it changes the whole picture. Anyway, so when we're inhaling, see if you can feel that expansive kind of quality, and you can take your mind's eye to your neck area. So we've got the front of the neck, the sides of the neck, and the back of the neck. Muscles, all here, side, front, back. So as we breathe in, imagine expanding in this area. So I don't mean the neck getting bigger, I mean a feeling of loosening and releasing. Then on the exhale, that is another cue to let go, So as you exhale, Again, focus on the neck and softening and letting go. We're going to take our chin down towards the chest. And notice what you feel as you take your chin down to the chest. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now turn your chin downward and towards the collarbone, which is right around here if you need to look, towards the shoulder. And notice how you might feel a stretch on the left side of your neck. Now turn your chin slightly to the right and notice how that switches it, and to the left. Come back to center. These are gentle, small movements. Then drop your chin back down to center and inhale, lift your head. Notice how the right side of your neck feels. Let's go down now to the other side. So we're going to exhale, drop the chin, turn the chin towards the left shoulder. And you can play with this. Now I'm really feeling a pull right around here, just from turning this little bit. If we turn a little bit towards the left, ooh, feel more. And then back down, not so much. I don't feel so much when I turn to the right, but I do to the left. Everybody's going to feel a little different. And then exhale, chin down and lift. And if you're one of those lucky ones who doesn't have tightness in your neck, you're not going to necessarily feel a release, but notice that because that is information for you. Okay, let's lift the shoulders up and really feel the lifting up like they're earrings, and notice how they feel like there's a disconnection, and there is. Your shoulder blades are off your back and they're lifted up, and feel the contraction, and then exhale and let it go. Awesome. Let's do that again. Inhale, shoulders lift up, belly tones, and exhale and let it go. Let's do some cat cows like we normally do. And so I'll turn this way. We round the spine and the chin goes to the chest and we lean back. And now we're getting a curve, a C curve in our spine. Now we're going to lift up. I want you to pay particular attention to how the neck and the head feel. We lift up. We lift the sternum up towards the sky. The head moves slightly back, but the back of the neck is long. So we're not cranking it back. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, lean back towards the back of your chair. I'm just facing side so you can see me. Pause in this cat pose and really feel the shoulder blades as they move apart. Then we're going to inhale, lift up, heart rises, head moves slightly back. Good. One more time. Round it. One way as you exhale, and then inhale as we lift up. And let's move back to our center. Lifting your right arm forward. I want you to pretend that a friend is in front of you haven't seen in a while, and you want to clasp their hands. They're a little bit further from you. And so the shoulder blade is off the back. Feel that disconnection there. Now keep the arm long, and keep the shoulder lifted, but pull your arm back and feel the connection. This isn't easy. If you're saying to yourself, I don't know what she's saying, just keep doing it. It's going to click. Inhale, reach forward. And then exhale and pull it back. Good. Now pretend there is a counter in front of you and push your palm down into the counter. Awesome. Exhale, let that go. And then maybe shake it out. So what happens when we do some of these movements that are static, we're bringing a contraction into the body. And so we need to invite in some softening when we release it. So now we're going to do the other side. Inhale, lifting left arm. There's your buddy, you're reaching for them. And the shoulder blade comes forward. And then exhaling, keep your arm long, pull your shoulder blade back. So your arm stays long, the shoulder and the arm are separate. Let's reach forward. Did I tell you this wasn't easy? Because it isn't. Reach forward, now pull back. And now pretend you've got that counter in front of you and press down. Like you're really pressing your fingertips down and the pointer finger knuckle down. That's some resistance. And then release and let that go. Good. Both arms now are going to lift up. Yeah, shake it out. Mary's reminding me, shake it out, let it go. Now we're going to take both arms forward. Good. Lift them to your range of motion. You might have elbows bent. That's fine. And then exhale and flow them down. Now, I want you to notice as we start to do these movements, what are you feeling in your neck? So inhale, come on up. Pretend you've got that counter. Push down into the counter. Feel your shoulder blades come onto the back. Notice what's going on with your neck. And maybe give it a little side to side action or up and down so that tension can't creep in there. Open up your arms out to the side. Awesome. Let's press the palms away, fingers lifting, thumbs spreading forward. Feel your shoulder blades on the back. Now imagine your buddy is to the side and you're pressing your palms into their palms and fingers. So you've got some resistance going. Now, what's going on in the neck? Does the neck feel okay? You might bob it a little bit and just kind of feel. Did I transfer any tension into the neck? If you move it and you breathe, less likely to. And let's circle the wrists around and about. Give that a little crack, 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 crack. And other way. Good. And lower it down. Let's lift the right arm into cactus. Feel your shoulder blade on your back here. Take a breath in and out and focus on your neck. Now we're going to lengthen the right arm towards the left to your range of motion, not mine. Let's pull it back in, pull it back down. So now the shoulder blade's on the back. When the elbow goes slightly lower than the shoulder, you'll feel the shoulder blade go on the back. Now reach again. And you can push your left palm into your thigh or hold the side of the chair and press it back down nice and slow so you feel that shoulder blade moving back there. And one more time. Lengthen, breathe in, breathe out, push down through your hips, lengthen a little more, open up your arm, gaze towards your fingertips. Now, as you gaze to your fingertips, notice what you feel in your neck. Maybe take the arm and the hand back a little bit more. Keep gazing. Inhale, hand comes forward and bring the arm across your body. Good. Now relax your shoulders. So you're in fact, here, let the right arm relax so much you feel the sensation of relaxing because your left hand is supporting your right. It's real key to start feeling where there's tension and where there's not. So we know what the difference is. And then open the arm back up and let's find a twist. Right hand outside, left thigh, left hand behind you, shoulder up and back, the left shoulder up and back. Take a breath in and a breath out, imagining this widening across your chest, across your collarbones. You're twisting from the navel up. One more. Big expansive breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Now, before we turn back, feel your neck. How does your neck feel? If it feels like it's too much of a turn, then turn it back the other way. In fact, you can move side to side. And let's return to center. Left arm lifts, elbow slightly lower than shoulder. And inhale and lift it towards the side, towards your right. And then pull it back. So each time your range of motion may be getting a little bit longer, a little bit bigger, and open it up. Good. Really feel that shoulder blade. It's gliding on your back. You might even feel it touching your ribs. Lengthen. Breathe. Bring it back in. Open it up, take it out to the side towards the back as you twist. This is a little twist here. You're gazing at your fingertips. If it's too much of a twist on your neck, notice that. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you notice it, turn your chin a little bit, release the twist a little bit. Turn it back to center. Notice what you're feeling along your arm. Your left arm. Now let's take it across and use your right hand to hold it and let this arm go limp. Let it go limp. So you can literally feel what it's like to relax the arm and be fully supported by the right side. And then inhale, open up the arm and find our twist. So left hand outside, right thigh. Left hand can either be extended back, right hand can be extended back or back. I like to push it against the back of the chair. Then as you inhale, lift tall. Lift tall, create space in your body as you twist towards your right. Then take take 3 or 4 breaths here. No rush to get out of it. Takes a while to get into the pose. We don't want to rush out. Feel your neck. How does the neck feel? Do you feel like there's a little bit more range of motion? You could turn your head a little bit more towards the back? Or do you feel like it's too much and you need to release? Soften and breathe. Inhale, return to center. And let's open up our legs out to the sides. Heels are under knees. Heels are under knees. Good. Now, we talked about this on Wednesday, the tripod of the foot. So push down through your big toe mounds. Push down through your big toe mounds and then pinky side of foot and center of the heel. So we're making a triangle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Push those down. Inhale, lift your toes. Shouldn't be any stress in the neck when we're doing this, right? But sometimes we take stress places. So just notice, spread your toes, push your sitting bones down into the chair. Your hips down into the chair. And then release, let the toes go down. They release down. Inhale, heels rise up. Again, push down across the balls of the feet, lifting the ankles and the heels. Let's take our arms into cactus. Awesome. Then take your hands behind your head. Fingertips are touching. We're not pushing the head forward. We're leaning the head back into the fingertips. Feel that. Give a little bit of resistance there. You're supporting your head. Now, exhale, lower your heels down. We're going to inhale and lift the heart, and our fingertips are protecting and supporting our head. We're lifting the heart upwards. Keep your knees centering over your middle toes, actually. You can't see them. So if it feels like they're rolling in, Press them out a little bit. You might notice one side feels different than the other. Inhale, head rises. Let's tilt now. The right elbow down towards the right knee, left elbow's lifting. Now keep supporting your head with your right fingertips. Lift your left arm towards the sky. Spread your fingers. Awesome. Bring the left arm forward like we did in the beginning. Pull the shoulder back, lift the arm. Awesome. You're going to take your left palm to your cheek or temple. Gently, gently, gently. You're holding the back of your head with your right fingertips. Push the cheek into your palm. Feel a little bit of resistance here. The muscles on the side of your neck are activating. Now lift your head up using that little bit of resistance. Not a lot. We have to be very gentle on the neck. Release down. Good. Let's turn our head to the right, over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center, over the left shoulder, and back to center. Awesome. We're in our cactus. Inhale, heels rise, arms rise. Interlace your fingers, press your palms up. Notice your shoulders. I notice my shoulders have creeped up, so I'm going to say lower down a little bit. You may or may not be able to see that, but I'm telling them to lower down. Exhale, lower your heels. Good. Bring your hands back behind your head. So fingertips are just gently touching. I'm not pushing the head. The head is gently relaxing into the fingertips. There's a little bit of support there. And then feel your chin parallel with the earth, parallel with the seat of your chair. Exhale, tipping the left elbow down towards the left knee. Breathe here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lean your head slightly back into your fingertips. Now, right arm rises up. Spread your fingers. Reach up high. Exhale, take the arm forward. Good. Pull the arm bone back. Excellent. Bring the hand now towards your temple or cheek. And you're pushing gently, gently, gently. I can't say gently enough. You're pushing your head into your right palm. Feel that resistance. Now, this is your neck muscles. Now lift the head up as you press in and open up the arms. Excellent. Let's take a side bend towards the right. Right forearm is on the thigh. And lift on up. And left forearm on the thigh. Side bending towards your left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's flow it a few times here. One way. And then the other at your speed. Not mine. You can go a little bit slower. Take movements, make them a little bit bigger and longer for you. You can go a little faster if you so desire. Awesome. Back to center, and let's bring our legs back in. That was a long time. Maybe do a little bit of in and out action. In and out. See, we hold things for a while, then we gotta loosen it up. We're gonna do triangle in the chair now. So the left knee stays forward and the right leg goes out to the side. Pressing the heel down and the toes are up. You can always stand for triangle. If you're feeling like you want to stand, you go for it. And then point your toes away from you. And then lift them back up. And point. And flex. Good. Lift up and out of the waist. Grow tall. Push down firmly through the left foot. Lift your toes. remind yourself where that big toe mound is. Key to push it down. It'll fire your glute. Gluteus medius. Inhale, open up your arms. Good. We're going to tilt now towards the long leg. Your arms can be in cactus or long. You decide. Tipping down towards the right leg. Keeping strength on this side of the body. So we're not dumping down, right? And then the neck's like dumping down. We don't want that. So bring the shoulder blades on the back. And I want you to look down towards the earth. You can always, by the way, have your hand at your hip. If your arm gets tired, bring it down. Look down. Now start to turn your head towards the horizon. Feel your neck. Exhale, lower the head back down. Inhale, gaze towards the horizon. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your hand now to your temple or cheek. You're gently touching it. Now you're going to push your head into your hand as you rise up. Awesome. Extending, releasing the arms down. Bring the foot back in. And we are back to neutral. Let's extend the right leg forward. And then exhale, pull the heel back. Notice how your hamstrings activate. Do that on the other side. Left leg is forward. Now pull the hamstrings. Pull the heel back. You'll feel your hamstrings. Those are your muscles on the bottom of your legs. Where am I? On the back of your quads, on the back of your thighs. So now we've got right knees forward, left leg is out to the side. Take a breath in and a breath out. And point your toes on the left side and then flex them and point them and flex. Really feel what happens, right? When you flex, you feel the calf. The calf it contracts, right? And then point it away, point the toes away and inhale back in. Open wide. Good, palms are forward here. Let's do it with the thumbs up. Right, Claudia? Thumbs up. Now we're going to tilt down towards our left. Open up your fingers. And then again, make that thumbs up. Good, open it up. Breath is in. Breath is out. Take your right palm and just gently press into your temple. And now press your side of your head into your palm as you lift up. It's activating some muscles on the side of your neck. And then we're going to drag that heel back in and bring the knee forward. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. Let's do a few sun salutes before we go down to the earth. Inhale, arms lift. Good. Exhale, arms out to the side. Now, this is a good place to pay attention to the neck, right? So we want to extend. So the neck is an extension from our heart, from our spine. Push down through your feet. Really push down through that big toe mound. Notice what happens when you push down through your feet. You might feel your legs activating, but go ahead and sway your head. Go ahead and sway your head. Do you like that? Take your head side to side and then feel the neck release. Push down through your feet and your hips. Rise up. Inhale, arms up overhead. Reach to your highest. Breath is in. Breath is out. Exhale, hands at your heart. Good. Push your fingertips into each other like you're cupping a golden sphere. Press them in. Now notice, jaw should be relaxed, head should be relaxed, neck should be relaxed. If it's not, give it a little bit of swaying, side to side, up and down. Now let's push ridges in of your hands. Elbows are going to be out to the side and slightly down. And then fingertips in. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, we do our sun salute. Exhale, take your arms back as we lean forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Imagine you're holding that sphere of energy back behind you so your palms are facing towards each other. Push down through your feet, down through your hips. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhaling, hands at your heart. Make that sphere. Push your fingertips into each other. Then the ridges. Then the elbows. Open up your palms. You're making a V with your forearms. Open it into cactus. You guys are awesome. Bring your elbows together. Forearms are in V. Palms together. Good. Lift your elbows upward. Open up. Exhaling, leaning forward. Pull the belly in by pushing your hips down. Exhale, take your hands to your thighs. Draw your shoulders up and back. You feel your shoulder blades on your back. Now look halfway up as you push your palms down into your thighs. Back of the neck is long, front of the neck is long, sides of the neck are long. Exhale, lean forward, push your palms into your thighs. Inhale, push your palms into your thighs, look halfway up, lift halfway up. Exhale, release. Release your arms. Release your jaw. Let your hips press down into the chair and let your head sway side to side to side to side. Now, you're going to take your fingers and stack them, and then you're going to bring them to your forehead, and then you're going to press gently your fingers or your hands into your forehead as you lift on up. So you're not really pushing it back. It's always gentle with the head, right? Let's try that going down again. So head now is supported by your hands as you lower into that halfway. You got it. Inhale, lift up. Take your arms out to the side and then just kind of sway here. Let it go. That's awesome. You guys like the swaying parts. The releasing, I can tell. Yep. Oops, just knocked the wall a little bit. Oh, that feels good though, doesn't it? All right, down to the earth we go. Bring your strap and your block and your blanket, and I'll meet you down. Be safe. Go slow. We're going to turn around. If you have a wall, you can place your chair against the wall to come on down. Make sure that your chair is not going to slip if you're using it for support. We got our strap and our block. And here we go. So using the blanket for support. We're going to move the chair out of the way. And we'll set up for some cat, cows, and table. And here we go. So knees are under hips and palms are just, they're under your shoulders, but then slightly forward of them. And spread your fingers like rays of the sun. Your toes can be curled under or feet can be flat. And some of you who cramp might want something under your feet, like a little blanket. Just something to give it a little bit of cushion there. And then as you push your palms down, really pay attention to pressing down through the pointer finger knuckle, clawing the mat with your fingertips. Let's lean forward and back, or rock forward and back. Notice how the weight shifts in your hands, and notice how your neck feels. If your feeling like you're holding any tension. Come back to table. Sway your head towards the right. Inhale back to center, sway it to the left. Meanwhile, you're pushing down through your palms into the earth. Inhale to center. Exhale, find our cat, chin to chest, tailbone down. Inhale, lift your heart. The back of your neck follows. So the neck is long. The sides of the neck, the front of the neck, the back of the neck are long. Sit bones are rising. We're swooping our body. And again, chin to chest, tailbone down. Push your palms down into the mat. And return to center. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a brain teaser. I guess we should take a little break in between, and I'll tell you while we're in child pose. Take your knees apart and your toes together. Give your hands a little break. Maybe you shake them out. And your hips may not go all the way back. That's okay. Wherever you're at, you can have your elbows bent. If that feels better for your shoulders. And then walk your hands towards the right. Feel a crescent and a nice stretch through the left side of the body. Breathe in, expansion. Breathe out, release. Inhale, fingers back to center. Walk your hands towards the left. Pull the right hip back. Breathe in. Ribs get wider. Breathe out. Torso settles and rests back down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. We're going to come now back to our cat-cow, but we're going to do it slightly differently. As you round your spine like this, keep your head gently lifting and back of the neck long. So it's a little bit different. Then we're going to swoop down and take our head down. So it's an opposite movement that we're used to. It's like a little brain teaser because our body gets used to going one way. Not easy for me, I got to tell you. So belly swoops down, head goes down and looks towards chest. Then we go into cat and we lift our head. That is opposite of what we normally do. Notice how it feels for you. Try to keep the back of the neck long. Fingers clawing the mat. And then swoop the belly. Take your head towards your chest. Now, as you push your palms down, pull them apart. Let's do cat again, but head is lifted. So we pull our belly in, we lift our head slightly. Just notice you might have to self-correct here a little bit. It's okay. We're teaching the brain another way to move. And we're going to swoop the belly down and take the head towards the chest. Let's come back to neutral. And extend your right leg back. Press the heel away from you. Toes are downward. Inhale, lifting the leg, maybe bending the heel in towards your buttocks. And then extend. And bend it in. Feel the toning in your glutes as you do this, in your buttocks. And then extend the heel back. Good. Lower the toes. Bring the knee back in and let your hips sway side to side. And you might want to give yourself a little bit of shake out here and let the wrists have a little bit of a break. It's a lot of work. We're almost done on our wrists. Promise. We just got to do the other side. So palms are down. Extend the left leg back. Press the heel away. And rock forward and back so you get a nice stretch through the calf. Inhaling and exhaling as you rock. Notice how you feel the weight in the opposite hip as you come forward. Then we're going to lift the leg to your range and bend the heel in, the knee as the heel comes in towards the buttocks, and then extend it and bend it in nice and slow. So you feel the hamstring activating, and extend it and exhale and bend it in and extend, lower the toes, bring the knee back in, and let's come on to our sitting bones. And we're going to lower down slowly onto our back and do a little bit of subtle movement here and some bridge action. Make sure you got your block and your strap. So we're going to come on down onto your back. And while we're down here, I want you, this is a little bit of like somatics, which basically is a paying attention to the way the sensation feels as we move. Let your head, imagine it, well, it is heavy. Heads are about 10, 12 pounds, maybe a little more. And so feel the weight of your head as you start to turn your head towards the right. Let it go. And really feel the weight of the head as you turn your nose towards the right. Then you're going to lift your head back to center, but feel the weight of the head as you lift it up. So you're feeling it as you turn the nose to face back up towards the ceiling or the sky. Let's do this one more time. Chin and nose follow towards the right. Feel the weight of the head. Now notice how your neck feels when you do this. Inhale, nose and head come back up towards the sky. Now we're going to go to the left. So keep in mind, your head is like a bowling ball. You're going to let it fall gently, slowly towards the left. Notice any tension in the face or the jaw. Now inhale slowly, pay attention. Roll the head back to center. Your eyes can be open or closed. And again, let the head just fall gently towards the left. And inhale, lift it back up. Let's take our right arm towards the sky. Exhale it back behind us. Let it fall wherever it does. If it doesn't go all the way down, which many times it doesn't, you can take a block or a pillow and stick it behind your arm for it to rest on. Not required, but it might feel nice. Then we're going to lift the arm back up. Now reach up like you're going to touch a cloud up in the sky, and notice how your shoulder blade comes off the back and it's lifting. Now keep your arm long, but push your shoulder back down. Feel any impact on your neck. If you're pushing, if you're feeling pressure on your neck, then you're pressing the shoulder back down too much, is my guess. We want just a little bit of the head, the back of the head, that bony point is just touching, and there's space in between your neck and the floor. Inhale, reach the arm back up. Now let the arm get heavy and keep it long, and it drops back down, but the arm stays long. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lift fingertips to sky. Arm stays long. Drop the shoulder down. Exhale, lower your arm down. Other side, left arm reaches to the sky. Take it back behind you. If it doesn't touch, you can rest it on a pillow or a blanket back there. Soften as you breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, arm rises back up, and exhale and lower it down by your side. Inhale, arm lifts. Exhale, let it flow back. Feel the weight of your arm as it releases. Notice any impact on your neck as you do this. Inhale, arm lifts. Exhale, it lowers. Let's take both arms, reach them up to the sky, reach both shoulders up, So you feel your shoulders, they're lifting off of the mat, off of the earth. Now keep your arms up, but drop your shoulders down. That's how separate our movements are. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, lower them down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. And flow your arms down by your side. Let's do bridge. You can place a block in between your thighs if you'd like. And we want to make sure when we lift into bridge that our neck is not flattening and pushing down into the mat. Toes are forward. And if you need to take a peek and look, go ahead and look. Toes are forward, about hip distance apart. Now we're going to push the big toe mounds and that whole tripod of the foot down as we lift up. So push your feet down, lift your hips. Maybe arms are down by your side or in robot. You can walk your shoulders underneath you. Make sure there's no pressure on your head or neck. If there is, you need to lower your hips back down. We inhale and when we're lifting, push the feet down. Notice how your glutes, when you push your feet down, notice how your glutes activate. Now pull your heels towards you, but they're not moving. Now you got more activation going on here. Let's exhale and let that go. Let it go. Release the hips down. We're going to go up again. Push down through your feet, lifting your hips. Lift your heart towards your chin. Now, hugging your block, take an inhale. On the exhale, hug your block even more. Pull your pelvic floor in. At the end of the exhale, inhale, let that go. Release your hips down. So the exhale is where the contraction is, where the effort is. Here we go again, or more effort. Push down through your feet, lifting the hips. Feel that tripod in your feet as you press the feet down. Maybe walk your arms underneath you a little bit or elbows. Heart's lifting. Now we don't want to lift so much that you feel tension in your lower back. Pull the heels isometrically towards you. Exhale. Go ahead and release down. Let that go. Take the block out. Bring your knees in to yourself, to your heart, and maybe roll right and left a few times. And then you're going to place your feet back down. Now take your strap and make a loop with it so that it'll fit around your legs. And what you're going to do is place the strap. If you don't have a strap, you can just kind of let this one go and do bridge with us instead. If you have a strap, make a loop. You're going to place the loop around your thighs in bridge pose and then tighten it up so that when you're in your bridge, you can push the outer thighs into your loop. Take your time. Don't feel like there's a rush here. Once you've got your loop around your thighs, your feet are forward and you feel the security really, because your legs aren't going to fall out to the side. They've got the strap around them. Gently press the outer thighs into the strap and notice what you feel. And then release. And press it out. And release. You might have to hold on to the tie a bit so it doesn't loosen. We're going to go up into bridge. Push down through your feet. Lift up. And now you're pushing your thighs out into the strap. Now you also can use the block again. That's fine. This way, we're activating the outer thighs. When we're using the block, we are activating the inner thighs. And then exhale and slowly lower down. We'll do that 2 more times. Push down through your feet, rise into bridge. Make your adjustments, maybe walking shoulders underneath you. maybe lifting your heels, pushing down through the balls of the feet. Notice what you feel. Exhale, lower the heels down. Oh, ignore that call. Just let it go. Exhale, release your hips down. Good thing we're doing something, you know what we're doing. We haven't had one of those in a little bit. I don't know why it's coming through. All right, we're going to go up again. So pressing down through your feet, pushing the strap into your thighs, lifting up. We're in our bridge. Oh, there we're back now. Toes are forward. Glutes are toning as we press down. Make sure that neck is feeling loose, no tension there. You can even let the head gently, 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 just breathe into it. Imagine that neck is relaxing. Shouldn't be working here. Exhale, lower the hips down. Good. Now we'll take the strap off of the thighs and we're going to put the strap around the right foot. Oh, my strap is a little warm now. That's kind of funny. So bend and straighten the right leg and knee with the strap on the foot. Your left knee can be bent for now. And then we're going to press the footprint up towards the sky, the heel up to the sky, and spread the toes. You're holding the strap, but you're also relaxing your jaw. If you'd like to place a teeny blanket under your head, you can, but try not to lift it too high. And then let's take the leg out to the side. Get a little stretch there on the inside of the thigh. If you want to lengthen your legs, you can at any point, but that's only if you're not feeling the stretch, because if you're already feeling it, keep it where it's at. Breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. Now, you can always make the decision to stay longer in these poses than I show as a demo. If you stay in them longer, sometimes you feel a little bit more. Inhale, leg lifts. Back up and let's cross it over the midline. So crossing it over, pressing the heel upward, you're going to feel a stretch along the outside of the thigh. Allow the hip to feel heavy. The right hip. Inhale, legs back up. Let's take the strap off, place it to the side for a moment, bend the right knee in towards you and extend the left leg. Push the heel away as you pull the knee in towards you. Give it a little hug in. Then drag the left heel back in and place your right ankle over the left knee for our hip opener. So this may be where you want to be with the left footprint down on the earth. And you're pressing your right thigh away, knees out to the side, foot is flexed. If you are not feeling that, pull it in. Pull it in. Pull the knee in. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. One more. You're going to feel a stretch on the outside of the right hip. Some people feel it on the inside of the right thigh. And then release the legs. Maybe stretch out, take your arms back behind you, and we'll do the other side. I'm going to switch. You stay where you're at. And let's give love to the left side. So right knee's bent now, loop is around the left footprint is upwards. Right knee is bent at first. And then if you're not feeling a stretch, then you can of course straighten it. But try first and see what you're feeling with the bend. And bend and straighten the leg a few times, easing into this stretch. It's nice to stay for several breaths. I mean, this pose, we could spend easily 10 minutes and stay right here. You're thinking, oh, no, no, no. But the longer we stay, the more stretch we get. And then if we don't feel it, we can lengthen the leg. Let's take the left leg out to the side, keeping the right hip down. So you're pulling the thigh towards you as you press the heel away. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. It's a balance act, keeping this leg from dropping down and the right hip coming up. Try not to do that. Now we're going to inhale and lift the left leg back up and cross it over towards the right. That's where we start to feel this sensation either in the hip or along the side of the leg. Notice where you feel it. I feel it all the way down, even into the foot. But it's kind of one of those hurts so good kind of thing. No acute pain, right? Only dull discomfort. No pinging allowed. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the sensation. Try to feel expansion as you inhale and release as you exhale. Inhale, leg lifts. Let's bend the knee in towards us. We can take the strap off, maybe extending the right leg. Hug that knee in, pull it in. You're going to feel the ribs press down into the mat as you push the heel away. Now notice how your neck feels. Maybe let the head sway right and left. And then we're going to cross the left ankle over the right knee. And press gently the left thigh away, maybe lifting knees towards you, feet are flexing. And then you can hug the knee in, hands behind the thigh, in front of the shin. Keep gently pressing the left thigh away. You'll know when you feel sensation and then stop right there. Return to breathing always. Breathing and feeling the sensation in you, in your body. You can be aware of the space around you. And a few more breaths, sending love to the left hip. And then we'll release the foot down. Let's find our final spinal twist. So you might walk your hips to the left as you let your knees go to the right. Now, hands can be, or arms can be in cactus or long, like a big T. See what feels good to you. This is a place where we can let our head sway towards the right and then let it get heavy and sway it to the left and back to the right and to the left. And maybe you let the head stay to the left as your knees twist to the right. Relaxing the arms, fingers, but still feeling the left shoulder blade as it moves on the back. Feeling the twist. Imagine massaging your organs each time you breathe. We're going to lift the knees and bring the head back to center. And pick up our hips and place them down to the right as the knees go to the left. Let the head sway towards the right. Feel the heaviness in the head. Let the weight carry the head to the side. Inhale, nose lifts back upright to the sky. And exhale, let the head get heavy as it sways to the left. Inhale, head rises. Exhale, it gets heavy as it sways to the right. Your eyes may be open or closed. Make your adjustments in your head so that your neck can relax. Relax. So that jaw can relax. And the tongue can relax. Inhale, nose rises. Bring your feet back to center, noses back to center. You might take your feet together, knees apart. If you do for your resting pose or before your resting pose, you might want to put blocks or pillows underneath your knees to support them. Hands can be on your belly, feet together. This isn't a requirement. You might go directly into Shavasana with legs straight and feet out to the sides of the mat, corners of the mat, arms down by your side, or you might put your feet up on a chair, a wall, or a bolster under your knees. I like to give options at the end so that you ask your body, what does my body need now? What does my body need now? And as you breathe in and out, feel a release in your pelvic floor, in your belly, in your spine, in your neck, your arms, your jaw, your eyes, the whole face, including the tongue, and the insides of your ears. If you want to make adjustments and move into another resting pose, you can. Relaxing the hips and the legs and the knees, the feet and the toes. Relaxing the whole body. The body's breathing and relaxing. Softening with each breath. Feeling the support of the earth beneath you. You can stay exactly where you're at or rise into seated as we complete our practice. We bring our palms together as an expression of gratitude, bowing the chin down towards the hands and the heart, acknowledging the love, the light within each of us. With much gratitude for our time together. Namaste. I'm here for any questions you might have before we close the class. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.